Today in the Daily Dose, Bacon's Rebellion. Following a string of setbacks for the colonists at Jamestown, including falling tobacco prices, rising cost of English goods, and a string of hurricanes, floods, and dry spells, the colonists at Jamestown had good reasons to seek out a scapegoat for their problems. They found their whipping boys in two stubborn and hot-headed colonists, Virginia Governor Sir William Berkeley, a veteran of the English Civil Wars, a frontier Indian fighter, and a scholarly playwright, and Nathaniel Bacon Jr., whose father sent him to Virginia in hopes that his troublemaking son would mature under the more desolate and subsistent conditions on the American frontier. The colonists also found their scapegoat in the form of local Native Americans, who had begun a series of retaliatory raids on English settlements after colonists like planter Thomas Matthews failed to make payment for goods obtained from the Indians. Colonists soon rallied behind Bacon, who led a series of raids against Indian settlements, despite Berkeley's repeated reprimands and calls for restraint, in the hopes of preserving alliances and trade with local tribes. As Indian raids intensified, discontent accelerated as taxes were raised to pay for an army in defense against Native Americans, which in turn saw Bacon elected general of a self-appointed militia when he promised to bear all costs of planned campaigns intended to push Indians out of Virginia. Tensions reached a boiling point from July through September of 1676, which witnessed screaming face-offs between Berkeley and Bacon's supporters in front of the State House, leading to the kidnapping of the wives of several of Berkeley's leading supporters. With Bacon now in full control of Jamestown, Berkeley made several attempts at a siege until Bacon burned Jamestown to the ground on September 19, 1676, which led to an abrupt decline in his popular support. He died equally abruptly on October 26 of that same year from bloody flux dysentery caused by body lice, returning Berkeley to power before he was relieved of duty by King Charles. 23 people were hanged for their part in the rebellion and subsequent destruction of Jamestown Colony, making Bacon's Rebellion an early foreshadow of Americans' growing thirst for independence. And there you have it, Bacon's Rebellion, today on the Daily Dose. If you like learning something new every day, subscribe to the Daily Dose on YouTube or sign up for emails at dailydosenow.com.